Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Byron. I'm a traffic engineer living in the US, and today we're going to try a little bit of a different kind of video. It's a nice day, so I wanted to have this video to talk about 3 things that have been on my mind lately. The first thing is a big life update that has happened in my life. The second thing is my recent thoughts on time management. And the third thing will be what all this means to the channel and how this affects everything. So for the first thing, as you know, I was hinting at a big life update in my last video, and now that it has finally happened, I'm happy to share that I am a father. Wow. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. I'm now the father of a healthy boy, and the past couple weeks have been a whirlwind of emotions and trying to learn all the new things that I need to know about being a father. I can say for the most part that I don't get much sleep at all now, and to be honest, I wasn't getting that great sleep before being a father, but now it's just been dialed up into a much greater magnitude. I'm constantly changing diapers and trying to calm a crying baby, and just the other day I got peed on. So yeah, that was funny. But overall, it's been amazing, and I'm so blessed that the whole birth process and everything went as smooth as possible. And so far, nothing has gone wrong, and it's been normal. So yeah, it's been a really great time in my life. And right now, I'm just trying to take it all in and get used to this new role that I am now a father. So for all the parents out there, props to you. You've gone through a lot, and now I'm going through it for the first time and seeing how it's like. So the second thing that's been on my mind recently is the concept of time management and how to manage my time. And this has become a lot more important now that I'm a father. I have a lot less time than I used to. So it's gotten me thinking a lot about time management and what I can do about that. I think one of the big things is people think of time management as being able to do as much as you can in as little amount of time as possible, kind of like from an efficiency perspective. Try to be as efficient as you can. And while that's true and important, I think there are other principles and things to think about regarding time management that has become a lot more important now with some of the new perspective that I have. Even though we have a lot of things we need to do in life, we also have a lot of roles. Some of us have many roles that we have to fulfill. Like, for example, I am a father now, but I'm also, when I'm working, I'm a traffic engineer. You may have other roles that you need to fulfill, like maybe you volunteer for an organization, or maybe you are a board member for an organization, or we all have roles. If we have a significant other, I'm also a husband. So we all have these roles, and with those roles come with responsibilities. And sometimes in life, these roles can conflict with each other. So I think as I'm thinking about time management in general, it's important that we have roles in our life that integrate with each other and aren't just isolated. And where I'm going with this is some roles, they work together well. For example, 2 roles that I have in my life is I'm a traffic engineer and I'm a YouTuber. And if I was YouTubing about something that was pretty random, say like gardening, or just like a hobby that has nothing to do with traffic engineering, these roles would compete with each other because they both have certain responsibilities. As a YouTuber, I need to put out videos every so often, and for my career, I have to go to work. But because my YouTube channel talks about traffic and transportation, a lot of times I can just talk about things that happen at work and things that I'm learning about at work. So basically, even though I have two roles, it's almost like the actions I do fulfill both roles. So I think it's really important to have roles that are important to you, that you prioritize, and that they integrate together. So that way, in a sense, you're not always running to be super efficient and doing as much as you can, because whenever you do actions, they fulfill the responsibilities and intention of multiple roles. But that's not to say that you can't have roles that are isolated. And I think it's important that you do have things that are not related, so that you can kind of get away from it sometimes. For example, I have some roles that really have nothing to do with my YouTube channel or my career, and a lot of it has to do with my role as a husband, or my now role as a father. And also, I used to play on a recreational soccer team, so as you can see, I was probably a recreational athlete, and that role fulfilled a different purpose, which was more of a social purpose and staying in shape and healthy and strong. So there are benefits to that, but in a sense, that really isn't directly related to my YouTube channel or my career. I think one way to try to figure out how to integrate these roles is to find out what your values and principles are, and hopefully your roles can fit around that. And I'm still thinking about that a lot, but a lot of this has been on my mind. So now that I'm thinking about my new role as a father and how to integrate that into my life, I really have two big takeaways for those who are watching. And the first one is to identify the roles in your life and to make sure you are always prioritizing the ones that are most important. I think there are many different roles, and I think a lot of problems stem from having roles that are less important take the time from roles that are more important, or that are not integrated with the rest of your roles. So I think this time stepping away from things and thinking about it has helped me a lot in evaluating all the roles in my life. Definitely seek to integrate the roles in your life, and by doing so, it will help you manage your time better. The second big takeaway is for the young adults in this channel, or people who haven't taken a step to having a lot of different roles in your life, like being a father yet. I would say when you're younger, chances are you have less responsibilities. That's not true for everyone, but it was true for me. And I think that's the best time to really focus on your career. I know there's a lot of young aspiring transportation engineers who watch this channel. Back then when I was young, I spent a lot of time studying. Don't get me wrong, I did play a lot of computer games and soccer and some other hobbies, but I know that once you take on more roles in your life, you're gonna have a lot less time. So I would say definitely think of it as your advantage right now. It's your advantage that you have time and that you don't have as many roles in your life, so you're not bound to too many responsibilities. And I'm not saying these responsibilities are a bad thing. I'm just saying time is valuable. Okay, so now for the third thing. So what does this mean for the channel? Well, I'm still getting used to my role as a father, so my time is actually very limited, but I still am making videos. They may have to be shorter right now, and that's okay. Like everything else, taking on new roles, getting a promotion or a new job, there's a learning curve, and I like to see it as a challenge, not as a limitation. So this channel's alive and well, and as I build different systems and to figure out how to manage my time better, you're still going to continue to see more videos. I have a great video coming up about differences between transportation engineers and transportation planners. I'm really excited about that one. And then I also have other videos planned throughout the year. Anyway, I really appreciate everyone who has subscribed, who watches my videos, who leaves comments. A lot of you leave very encouraging comments or constructive comments. I really appreciate that. And yeah, I'm really appreciative of all the support I've been given so far. And I'm excited for this new year and the new role I have as a father. So until next time, bye.